And this is a moment of realization I will never forget. I mean, Jason and I came up with an idea on a regular Thursday night back in August 2014, and over 500,000 people have downloaded it. Insane. Hi there, thanks for tuning in to a brand new video here on the Dart Counter YouTube channel. My name is Jorik, I'm one of the founders of Dart Counter, mostly known as a dart scoring app. And today I will tell you the whole story of Dart Counter. When did it all start and what does the timeline look like from the beginning until now? If this is your first time here and you want to become better in darts, learn more about darts in general and get valuable tips and tricks, start now by subscribing and clicking the bell so you don't miss out on anything. Here we go. So, how and when was Dart Counter invented? I'm gonna take you back to the year 2014. Back in August 2014, my friend Jason and I played a little darts game in my father's house, the place where I lived back then. And we wanted to keep track of our dart scores in another way than just writing it down on a piece of paper. So we searched for a darts related program where we could enter our scores and the program would just subtract it. We found a program, however, when you entered 0 near the end of the leg, when you had no score, it didn't take off that score of your total average. And that's the moment we looked at each other and said, let's make this ourselves. In the first place, just for ourselves to keep track of our own scores. That was the idea. So we worked out the idea. What do we need? A name, a website, a logo, and maybe a Facebook page to see if we can promote it. October 1st, 2014 was the big day, the launch of dartcounter.nl and dartcounter.net. Why the .nl website? Well, Jason and I, and so is Dart Counter, are from the Netherlands. From that moment on, October 1st, 2014, we started promoting it on Facebook and saw there was indeed some interest of several darts players to use it. In no time, more and more requests came in on our Facebook page with the question, hey guys, could you maybe add some more training methods like cricket or doubles training and all? Because on October 1st you were only able to play a 5-on-1 game and only against a friend. No dartbot, no Mastercaller, that all came a bit later. So there were many requests on Facebook to add more functionality and we listened to it. This is actually still the most important thing for Jason and me in Dart Counter in general. We listen very carefully to our users. Maybe you have experienced it in the past, but we always try to make our support the best we can. Later that month, still October 2014, we launched some more training methods, like singles training, doubles training and Bob's 27. And we launched our dartbot, so people could not only play against each other when they've got a friend over, but they can also play against the computer, which can be set on an average between 20 and 120. An ideal practice for when you're practicing alone. So back then, in the first few months, we received a lot of requests like, alright, I can keep track of my scores, but how awesome would it be if I can also see them afterwards? January 2015 we released the accounts and the statistics. From that moment on you were able to see statistics of the game you played and see if you became a little better over that period of time. We promoted this update on Facebook and some Dutch darts news channels, and so within a couple of weeks we had our first 100 registered members. You cannot imagine how extremely proud we were. And the Dutch darts news websites were not the only place where you could see Dart Counter back then. I mean, this was a little hobby project from Jason and me. And so we got a little prouder when in March 2015 we had an article in the local newspaper. Here in the east of the Netherlands. I mean, look at it, you start with just a little hobby project and there are the two faces in the newspaper. It's so cool. In the months after that we developed some more and so we extended the statistics on the website and started building on what is still the biggest request of our users in Dart Counter history, a mobile app. Of course, it was already nice that you could keep track of your scores on a website, which was pretty unique those days. But how awesome would it be that you could also do this in a pub or just when you don't have a computer near your dartboard, you can just use your phone. May 8th, 2015, the big day. The Dart Counter app is live and the first people started to download it. I mean, just an idea where Jason and I came up with on a regular Thursday night in August. And suddenly a lot of people we don't know use our app. How cool. Later that month, Jason and I, as we are also a big fan of the dart sport in general, we visited a little demonstration with Michael van Gerwen, and that was the place where we met Ray Martin. We started talking about him being a Mastercaller in darts and us having a dart app, and it felt just perfectly together. I mean, how great would it be if you could not only keep track of your scores, but also hear your scores? So we asked him, do you want to be the Mastercaller of Dart Counter? And he said yes. 2 weeks after that, Jason and I traveled to Rotterdam, the place where he lives, and recorded all the scores and text we needed for the app. So all of these sounds.
Yes, game shot. And a second leg.
And something like this.
You require 32.
Were all recorded back in 2015 somewhere in his basement and are still used today in Dart Counter. We added all the sounds in the summer of 2015 and updated the app. And from that moment on, Dart Counter now with a real Mastercaller. It was received very well and we were like, yes, people like this. Now I'm gonna take a huge step in time forward. And you know what? If you like this video so far, please leave a little thumbs up. Thanks. So in the rest of 2015, 2016 and 2017 we kept on developing the app and website. And in the meantime we reached some amazing milestones. On Christmas Eve 2015 our app was the most popular free sports app in the Netherlands. Just awesome. In August 2016 our app reached the 100,000 downloads. Just insane when you think it started just like a little hobby project of Jason and me. In October 2016 we added cricket, I think one of the world's most famous darts games. And up till then you couldn't play in teams and couldn't see the statistics of your game in the app, only on the website. So in November 2016 we had a big app update where you could switch to team mode and also see the basic statistics of all your games in the app. Especially the statistics were a very huge step for us because they were in high demand. Well, 2017 was pretty much a year of just maintaining our software and keeping our users satisfied by still listening to every request very carefully and also respond as fast as we could, which we still do. Then 2018. In January 2018 we had a huge stand on the Dutch Open Darts, the biggest open darts tournament of the world. A place where contenders and visitors of the tournament could just throw some darts in our stand by using the Dart Counter software. In the meantime, our website became a bit outdated, so we completely rebuilt it and optimized it for that sake of time. Meanwhile, the amount of users of our app and website kept on growing and we reached the next milestone, 100,000 registered members. So 100,000 people who created an account on Dart Counter. Bizarre. So 2018 was a very important year for the website, and then 2019 a very important year for the app. We added the feature to style your profile with the profile picture, nickname, league, division, everything. And also add friends to see what their averages are. We extended the in-app statistics big time and added a feature which still makes us very, very proud. Our Mastercaller, who calls the name of the players. So in June 2019 that update went live, and from that moment on you could hear
Jason, you require 36.
You could hear this actually through your phone while using the app. And also Yorick to throw first, game on, just lovely. A big shout out to our Mastercaller Ray Martin who recorded over 4,000 different names and still does it every week because, yeah, if a name is not on the list, we get an email, hey, where's my name? And within a week, it's added. The functionality of calling your name was picked up by a lot of players, meanwhile all around the world, and the number of app downloads really exploded and went up to 500,000. And this is a moment of realization I will never forget. I mean, Jason and I came up with an idea on a regular Thursday night back in August 2014, and over 500,000 people have downloaded it. Insane. And then 2020. Meanwhile, over 250,000 people have created an account. And we wanted to take the next step. We got in touch with Target, which was, I think, January this year. And we had a couple of meetings to see if it would be nice to collaborate. I really have to say the people of Target are just the nicest people out there. And we had some good conversations. It would be nice for us that we had a big darts company who would promote our software. And they could use the Dart software system to grow into the future. So, on May 19th, the word was out. The collaboration between Target and Dart Counter is official. In the meantime, we were working very, very hard to accomplish the biggest app update in Dart Counter history, playing online. And that means playing against a friend or someone else when you're not in the same room or even in the same house. Of course, due to the virus, this feature was in very high demand. And on June 9th, we launched it and it became the most used feature in the app. And now Glenn Durant, Ricky Evans, Gabriel Clemens and a lot of other players use it, which again makes us very, very proud. Now today, September 2020. Are we ready for the future? We really are. The link to the Dart Counter app is in the description below. Keep an eye on all the updates, because it's gonna be great. I hope you enjoyed watching and I'm gonna see you next time. Cheers!